Hi there, this is Brett, and last month I was trying to be healthy. I'm still trying to be healthy, but last month I was kind of on a health kick, and I was reading that cooking with ghee is healthier than cooking with butter. And I found out that I really love ghee, even now that I'm not worried as much about being healthy again. I still like cooking with ghee, especially eggs, and the reason why is it just cooks a lot smoother, and like you can cook at a pretty high temperature without burning. So I buy this as just sort of the cheaper ghee. It's I buy this at Whole Foods. Alright, so the first egg I'm going to cook, I'm going to cook 2 eggs, one with ghee and one with butter. The first one I'm going to cook using this Organic Valley ghee. And this is just sort of standard ghee. They have some other ones that have things like sea salt mixed in, or garlic, or there's like a sweet one they sell at Whole Foods. But this is the one I tend to use the most. It's a little bit cheaper and it's just more of a plain flavor. So let me turn this on. And what I like about it is, I mean, I can cook things at a higher temperature without burning. And I was told that was true with ghee, and so you'll notice it doesn't really bubble much. It just kind of, it almost looks like oil once you're moving it around the pan. And get that going. I just wanted to show what it looks like. It looks different than cooking with butter. Basically all ghee is if you boil butter and the dairy rises to the top and you scrape that off, what you're left with is the ghee. And it does sort of leave you feeling, I feel a little bit healthier when I eat my eggs made with ghee. I feel a little bit lighter. So let me pour that on there. And I'm cooking at a fairly high temperature right now, because I want to show that you can cook at higher temperatures without the ghee burning. So notice the ghee really isn't doing much. And I actually just turned it up even more, the heat. And just notice, I mean, it's splattering a tiny bit, but there's really no smoke. And I just find it's very easy to cook with. And like I said, even though I use a lot of ghee here, it just ends up tasting a lot lighter. And the taste of ghee, at first I actually wasn't sure if I liked it, but now I've been eating my eggs with ghee most of the time, I actually really like it. So there's my egg with ghee, and you'll notice the egg is popping, but the ghee is still not burning. It really is more like cooking with oil. And you can use a lot less ghee than I just did. So next I'm going to cook an egg using butter, so you can compare the difference. Alright. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to cook an egg using butter. We can compare the difference. And so like I said, once I switched to ghee, I actually have been preferring it. And I'll try to keep the heat about the same. I think maybe I try to keep the amount of butter and ghee about the same. That's a lot more butter than I would normally use, but
So I mean, first of all, you notice like the butter is a lot more opaque. The ghee really feels like cooking with oil, but it has a little bit different flavor. I think it tastes a little bit better than cooking with oil. And like I said, the ghee, I didn't really like it at first, and it kind of grew on me to the point where now I prefer cooking my eggs with ghee. Let me just give it a little bit more time. And alright, that was about the point where I do the egg on before. And just wait a minute. So I mean, most of you of course are familiar cooking with butter, and one of the differences is the butter starts to get kind of burned, which doesn't happen with ghee. So I mean, like with the ghee, I wouldn't necessarily need to even wash the pan, you know, after. And if I wanted to go cook another egg, like this might start to taste kind of bad. So this is what I really wanted to show, was the difference. Ghee, that doesn't happen. And I'm assuming it's just because the dairy is what is burning. In the same way the egg kind of burns, like there's more, maybe more organic, complex compounds or something that are burning like that. I don't know, maybe somebody can tell me, but I'll try to cook the egg to about the same amount. I'd say that's probably about good. So you can notice the difference. The ghee, it just cooks a lot cleaner. I mean, look at this. Need to go wash this pan. Also, the ghee just tastes a lot lighter, and like I said, I actually have come to prefer it. Alright, so I just cooked 2 eggs. Can you tell which one was cooked with which? You couldn't really tell probably, but this one was cooked with butter and this one was cooked with the ghee. And I'm just going to sample the two and just maybe try to describe the difference. So I'll start with the one with ghee. I cooked that first. So really all I taste is the egg and then just kind of a light, you know, it tastes a little bit almost like as though it was cooked with oil. And and in comparison, the one that's cooked with the butter, you really taste a strong flavor of butter. So if you're a real butter lover, then maybe cooking with ghee, you know, you're not gonna like it. Like I said, I started cooking with ghee for health purposes. And I did find at first it kind of tasted to me like See's candy for some reason, like some of the filling of See's candy. But then the flavor really grew on me over time. So now, even though I'm not as concerned about being healthy, I'm still cooking my eggs with ghee.